What do you think, Marinsk?
Star Wars?
What do you think, Marinsk?
Fury Road?
What do you think, Marinsk?
Blade Runner?
What do you think, Marinsk?
Dune?
What do you think? Okay, Boomer, tell me how you liked it. Boomer, tell me how you liked it, Boomer, you old Boomer.
I'm very pleased.
Oh, and hello there, sports fans! Welcome to another edition of the Investigative Team Show. We are your hosts. I am the Greg Waugh. This is the Roberto. We just came back from watching it on the opening day, but people watch it last night, Thursday, which I like that.
Yeah, that's
now.
always weird.
It is weird, but I like that,
right?
though.
You know,
it's
Friday
official.
was always opening, and now it's like
I don't care.
Like Black Friday is now fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I like it. I like when you go early. But we just saw it earlier.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that there's people fucking blab, and you don't want to hear anything.
Well, that's why you're not supposed to listen to the internet.
Speaking of blabbing.
Blab, blah, blab, blab, blab. Now you can save it now for the show.
No. Tell the story of how we entered the lobby to and the gentleman approached us.
Blah, 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 blah. Two guys were doing some YouTube shit.
Yeah. They had me for a minute. You caught on before I did. They came up and said, hey, you coming here to see Star Wars? And he's wearing a Star Wars t-shirt and a lightsaber. And he's like, yeah. And he started throwing all these lame-ass spoilers at us.
J-Rod TV.
J-Rod.tv.
Something like that, yeah.
On YouTube. He does prank and talks, does interviews people and stuff like that on the street type stuff. And so I don't know. I wonder if we'll make the cut.
Who knows? Because
I told him, I said if any of that is true, I'm gonna come and find you. He's giving away ridiculous spoilers.
I knew he was.
And then you go, what are you doing, a bit?
Yeah.
Where are the cameras?
Yeah.
And the guy goes, there's one over there and there's one over there. Yeah.
It was interesting.
So then I was talking.
I'm all high and shit coming in.
Yeah, because the kid was coming over. It was actually really funny now that I think back at it, because he was acting really awkward and stuff. So I was telling the cameraman, I was one step away from telling Mr. Asperger's over here that I'll meet him outside the parking lot if any of this shit is true.
I told him to go you should have did it more like a retard.
I subscribed to his channel on my phone.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just interesting.
I want to see if we make the cut in his next video.
I just like it how everybody's doing shit now. They're creating something. They're making something.
If you have access, give it a shot.
I mean,
other people will enjoy it.
It was him and
except for us.
Him and another guy.
We don't count.
There were two guys. They had fake. Obviously, they had really shitty lightsabers, but they both were wearing Star Wars shirts. And I was like, they're matching, and they got lightsabers. I'm like, they're doing something. But they had two camera guys, and I was like, shit, you got a good little... They had nice cameras, too, man. These kids had some nice cameras. I was impressed. I was like, if you guys have the energy to go out and shoot it, hell, more power to you, man.
Here, you know what? Look, hey, Joe.
Joe, please tell me.
Jar. I don't remember seeing one Gungan.
Joe, did you see it yet? Do you want to hear spoilers?
Yeah, Joe, this is a total spoiler cast. We're not going to hide back anything. Just to warn you, in case you haven't seen it yet, or unless you...
Angelito!
People don't give a shit.
You're okay with it, Joseph James Clark?
Yeah, some people don't care.
No.
Which is fine.
I'll see it
next week.
I'm going to go see it with you, too, if you want.
I hate doing this to people.
I got to see it with, 4 other people.
With some movies I don't give a fuck. But, it's Star Wars. It's the final film. You have 9 movies. 11 if you count Solo and Rogue Squadron. I count Rogue Squadron.
How?
Because it fits right in. I count it.
Rogue Squadron?
Yeah, I count it.
Yeah.
So it's really 10 films. And it's the final one. So.
Rogue One.
Oh, I said Rogue Squadron.
Yeah,
that's a video game.
Yeah. It's a book, too. I know
it's a video game.
I know what
you meant. The GameCube and this...
It's all... Yeah.
It's all...
anything, It's good. Now they can build up with the Mandalorian. Now they can build it up to the Force Awakens.
Oh yeah, Mandalorian owns Star Wars right now.
Yeah.
Mandalorian's the best thing about Star Wars right now.
Yeah, it's great Star Wars TV.
I'm
We've never had Star Wars TV like this before.
I give Mandalorian a higher score than this movie.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not disappointed with this movie. It was pretty much what I expected.
What do you give the score?
The problem is that it is what I expected.
It's fan service.
I was expecting it to be mediocre.
It's supposed to be fan. Angelito!
Oh, shit. Hold on a second.
Angelito!
I have 30% battery, but I gotta find a way to plug him in. Hold on.
Hold on, Angelito.
Hold on.
We might have an incoming
Hold your
call.
horses, you douchebag.
Incoming call. Angelito!
Hey, Greg, stop shouting. My neighbor's complaining from upstairs.
Well, how are you deaf? How loud do you have your speakers up?
Yeah, really.
Angelito!
No, they're not hearing it through speakers. They're hearing it from my house to their house across town.
Across town
traffic.
Angelito! What's going on, Angelito? Welcome to the show.
Oh, he likes
I saw it last night on LMAX.
Oh, so you saw the Rise of Penis.
You saw it bootleg?
Rise of Dildos.
Yeah, I saw it on LMAX.
You saw it bootleg already? Yeah, Jesus Christ. They move fast.
When does the porn parody release? I know you got eyes on that.
So what do you think of the film, Angelito?
I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too. I thought it was great. They wrapped it up really nice. Nice big bow.
I mean...
Go ahead.
The quotes on in the spoilers, it's all true.
Yeah. See, I didn't pay attention to any spoilers, and I'm glad I did. Because then a lot of it would have been ruined for me.
Take away from me enjoying it anyway.
Yeah. I liked, I think the movie, like I said to you earlier, about 70% of this film is visually the most attractive Star Wars I've ever seen. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the cinematography, I'm impressed. Even for J.J. Abrams, I'm impressed.
Well, his career was on the line.
The rest of it was serviceable.
His career was on his line.
It was the whole movie is serviceable. His movies are always serviceable.
Yeah, but that's movies, though, in general. I mean, what did people want? Citizen Kane? What did you want? It's Star Wars. Man,
it's the final Star Wars movie.
What do you want it?
I kind of want
Did you want a Tarantino Star Wars?
Kane.
Did you want a Tarantino? Didn't you have a more in-depth one?
I want Tarantino Star Trek.
Yeah, that's going to be
his last one. You can't have it both ways. He complained that The Last Jedi was too different.
No, I didn't complain that it was different, but, I mean, it is different. Well, you've heard my complaints.
Stacy's here. Welcome, Stacy.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I thought it was, what score do you give it, Rob?
I feel like we should wait a little before we give our scores.
I know.
Because I feel like I have to justify my score. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just say, oh, it's this. You know? Like, I feel like I have to say, you know, you have to see it. It's way better than The Last Jedi.
Angelita, what do you give it?
In some ways, it's better than Force Awakens. In other ways, it's not.
0 to 10.
0 to 10?
0 to
maybe
10.
A 9.
9, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I give it a 9 too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna hate me.
Yeah, well, you give everything low marks anyway.
I'm going 4.5.
Wow. Jesus, what?
Yeah.
Dude, this was better than The Force Awakens.
The exposition and dialogue was terrible for most of it, but some of it was really good, though. I'm going to admit, there were scenes where the dialogue was so good.
Come on,
the rest of it was,
it had Harrison Ford in it.
It's too Spielbergy. Too Spielbergy. Just let Spielberg should have made this movie.
I always thought that too.
Like I said, the visuals for about 70% of this movie are some of the most beautiful things I've seen on a screen. You know, the movie, like I told Greg before, the movie is bruised. Its color palette is fucking black and blue.
It's great. I love it dark. I love it dark.
Yeah, this is a bruised movie, and you know, and it fits He created a tone better than he's done before, I think. You know?
He said recently...
The movie's bruised, the characters are bruised, the story's bruised. It's like, you know?
He says he's going to stop. He's done with Star Wars, I guess, for now, but who knows?
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah. Well, he has produced...
So did you like the Easter egg from The Mandalorian?
What was from The Mandalorian?
remember when Rey stabbed Kylo and then she healed his wound?
Right.
Oh, yeah, because Baby Yoda did that in Episode 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We keep calling him Baby Yoda.
Yeah, what is his species?
So he's got to give him a name.
What's
the Mandalorian's got to give him a name.
Well, he calls him the kid.
The kid.
He kills him the kid.
Yeah.
He-
It suits his
he's
character,
Yoda.
though. Watch the kid.
It's what? Do they have a race for it? Don't they have a race for it?
The 4.5, Joe, is exactly what I was expecting. That's the thing. I went in expecting it to be
A 4.5?
lame exposition.
Not even a fucking 7?
Too predictable.
You don't even
story,
give it a 7?
and
Oh
the
my
execution
God.
wasn't all that awesome.
Oh, well, what do you give? What do you give
You
the
know,
Empire?
and I blame it on the directing.
What do you give the Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, Empire Strikes Back is really fucking high. Really
A
high.
10. It's a fucking 10.
It's pretty much...
No, it's a 10.
It's as close to 10 as you
How
can
can
get.
can't you give it a solid 10? It's the best Star Wars
I don't think
movie.
I've ever given any movie a solid 10.
It's in the Star Wars realm, it's a 10.
It's like Star Trek.
It's a 10.
Once you break that barrier...
And this is the sequel I'm giving a 10, where the original, A New Hope, the Star Wars movie that everybody got jacked up about in the beginning, has a lower score, is a 9. I love it's
Oh, you mean Star Wars.
A New Hope.
Yeah,
A New Hope. A New Hope is a 9, but Empire is a fucking 10.
Yeah, I won't disagree. I
Yeah.
won't disagree with that. But it's hard for me to, like I said, to give anything a 10 because it's like that's the apex.
I mean, my score might change.
A new number system.
My
after
score
10.
for
It's a 10 point something, you know?
The Rise of Skywalker could change. Could go down to 8 maybe or 9, but I want to see it again.
Yeah,
But it's better than A Force
it.
Awakens. It's much better than A Force Awakens.
I gotta digest it because there's a lot to reflect on because J.J. Abrams' movies are paced just a little too quick for me. It needs to slow down just a heartbeat or two. You know?
Star Wars is all based on fan service. The whole notion of fan service only came into fruition like 10 years ago, where people are like, oh, that's fan service. And people are like, what's fan service? Or you just cater to the fan and make them feel better. But that's what all this shit is. Star Wars was always that. Indiana Jones was always that. Hollywood was always that. Walt Disney was always that. It's catering to make you feel good. It's called escapism.
You know what? Before I forget this is directly related to that.
Yeah.
Remember before I told you there was a scene that I both loved.
You loved and you hated.
And I couldn't.
I loved
it.
And I hated. I loved and I hated. What was the scene?
When she hands Chewie the medal.
Yeah,
I loved that he finally got the medal, but
yeah, it
was like, you don't need this in the movie.
Oh, who cares?
You know?
Who cares? It was sweet.
That's what I'm saying. I loved it and hated it.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, man? We forgot you're online. Angelino!
It was JJ's way of correcting the mistake in the first movie.
Yeah, it was a good 25% retcon.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do?
25% retcon.
The events in the Last Jedi.
Yeah, which I like the Last Jedi.
With the Force Skype still there and the Porgs are back.
Yeah, everything was back. That was another thing that bothered me, and I loved and hated.
And the Ewoks.
I loved that we saw Ewoks. I loved that we saw Bespin.
They had to wrap it up,
man. Just cutting room floor, man. Put it on the DVD extras. It didn't belong in the theatrical release. It's two Spielbergs, man.
Scene with Luke Force Ghost, where he said you shouldn't throw the lightsaber.
Yeah, it was great, man.
It's sappy, but a lot of it was good.
Yeah,
sappy.
well,
it's good sappy.
There's all sappy in Star Wars.
Sappy.
It's bubblegum and opera. That's what fucking
Chewie didn't get a medal in the first one. Racism, he says.
It's a species racism.
Medal or Leia's medal?
Yeah, that was when they gave Chewie the same medal that they gave the Han and Luke in the first movie. So Chewie finally got his medal. Because everyone always said, how come Chewie never got a fucking medal?
Yeah.
So he finally gave it to him. But, I love it, but put it in the DVD extras. You know?
Like a deleted scene?
I think it should have been a little bit, reflective and sad at the end. It got a little sappy, maybe for the kids.
No, I think Star Wars is a little sappy. That's the whole thing, man.
Yeah, but it went on forever, man. It was like 15 minutes. Too much of it.
What went on forever?
Oh, the movie.
No.
The movie went on forever.
No.
It was so fast.
The last scene is great. She goes to Tatooine and buries the lightsabers and shit.
Yeah,
I love that. It's great.
Yeah, it was like giving them a burial.
Yeah, where it all began.
Yeah. And then she shows off her... But how did she make it so fucking fast, for Christ's sakes?
She flies the Falcon, baby. They hyper skip.
She put a Kyber crystal in her vibrator.
That was dope. You know what we're just seeing more? We're just seeing more of the Star Wars universe, the world building that they're doing, and that's dope, man. You know, this shit's gonna go on and on and on, man. This shit is never gonna die. This lore, this canon, it's gonna continue forever, and when we're dead too, believe it or not, they won't stop making it.
You are correct.
So, what did you guys think of Kylo's redemption?
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah,
I knew that was going to
happen somehow, and it was.
I thought he was going to be the rise of Skywalker.
I thought it was tasteful. I really thought it was tasteful.
Oh,
and it was good, and it was believable on his face.
Yeah, he gave his life force to bring her back, and then he died.
Yeah, his last moment on film just felt real. Yeah, it didn't feel like
he's a great
watching an actor do the scene.
Hey, if you want to watch a good movie, he's in right now. It's called Marriage Story. It's really good. Angelito, if you want to watch that with
he watches
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, you watch it. Yeah. It's on Netflix. It's really good. Joe, watch that too.
Has there been a Star Wars movie that doesn't have the Falcon in it? The prequels it was in the prequels. Remember, it's flying underneath the in the port. That panned back shot, and the Falcon's pulling into the port.
I don't. Was it in Rogue One? I don't even remember.
I don't know. Was it in Rogue One?
I don't know, but I love that in The Force Awakens. He's like, "What about that ship over there?" He's like, that thing's a piece of shit." And then they show it, and they show it, and then it goes, I was like, "Oh, dope! This movie's gonna be dope." I knew it was dope.
I have to rewatch it again because I heard
I love it.
Ghost from Rebels is in the movie, and I didn't really.
Yeah, it's when Landau. Yeah, when Landau comes with the whole fleet, and you look right behind. I think it's below Landau, but below the Falcon, you see the Ghost. Yeah, it's dope, man. They did a good job. It was good. I love the Sith.
Yeah, Adam Driver was
great
and was very good in this movie.
Oh, he plays such a good villain. He plays such a good villain, man. He plays a great Star Wars villain, a classic Star Wars villain. And the other English actor, who was the other general, who served the Emperor. He's like, back in the old wars. He
just had this look on him,
Lord. You know? And I was like, good baddie. And I'm glad
he was very convincing.
Yeah. I like how they killed Hux, too. He had to go.
Yeah. But you notice, all right, him in the first film, his acting performance, then in Last Jedi, completely different, and then now back to So you know what I mean? So again, I don't blame it on him. I blame it on the director. Rian Johnson made him a tool.
Well, the thing with Star Wars is you don't let the director write the film.
Slapstick. It was like Laurel and Hardy.
You don't let the director. You hire the director to direct the material. That's what you do.
How was Wedge Antilles? Wedge Antilles was awesome for about
3 seconds.
No, less than a second.
Yeah, he's manding.
It was like he got like 1 second.
He's on one of the guns on the Falcon.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. They didn't even say, "Hey, Wedge, what's going on? I'm ready for the nest." You didn't
smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ. You just put him in like, boop. Well, I heard he was real bitter, that guy, for years or some shit. He wouldn't do.
Who, Rimmer?
Is that the actor's name?
No, I'm throwing a Red Dwarf reference.
Oh. I haven't watched it.
I've been watching thanks to Angelito.
Angelito!
He got me.
Angelito!
I blame Greg for Rose's limited role in the movie.
Yo, I blame just the internet in general.
I'm glad
People hated on her so bad.
Poor Rose.
People really did hate on her. Well, we did too, a little bit.
Haters gonna hate just for the sake of hate.
But not on her, on the character. Hate. You know, I think they should have given her something to do in this movie.
Well, they did. They knew they didn't want to see any more of her. She became like the Jar Jar Binks. It sucks, but that's what happened.
But I don't remember seeing a Gungan in this film. I'm sure there was one there.
Thank God, no Gungans. Unless Bill Burr mocks him.
Yeah, Bill Burr was really fucking
4.5?
He was really funny in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He was really funny.
4.5? How about when you thought Chewie fucking died? Good twist. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, they killed. How could you kill Chewbacca off? No, please don't.
No, there was. I was like, there's no way Chewie's dead. Yeah, there's no way Chewie's dead.
Back then, it said like they blew up with the Falcon with like Chewie, Lando, and Poe.
Yeah, right. Wow, that was good stuff, man. I love that.
Yeah, but you know, just right off the bat, anyone
4.5
listening, or if you're listening back to this on another day, and you haven't seen the film, go see it just because of the fucking visuals.
Oh, dude, it's a nonstop. It's a roller coaster ride.
But it needs to slow down so I can appreciate them a little bit more. It's just too.
You know what? You'll watch it again. You'll watch it again.
Cut.
The beginning's great, man.
It's like I'm getting pummeled.
I love when Kylo comes and visits the Emperor in the beginning. It was dope. That was fucking dope.
Yeah, he got.
Oh, he was so determined. He's like, I'm gonna go kill you right now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna kill the
fucking
Emperor
right now. Just got better and better.
Oh,
and
he's
better
so
and better.
good in it.
And by the end of the movie, by the end of his last scene, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
But in every Star Wars movie that he's been in, he stole the show. You know, he's fucking just great, and he just loves being evil. It's such a great fucking character, and he's so good at it.
He's so good. If anything, you're gonna love the Emperor. It's so good,
and the sound design on him is really good.
No, it's
they nailed it.
I can't believe Rotten Tomatoes is giving it a 50.
Fucking contraption that he's on and shit.
Oh yeah, so dope.
It's like. You don't know where, like, it's so much bigger, you know?
Who were those all his minions in the crowd in the back there?
Yes, Sith fucking,
mutants?
Like, religious fanatics.
Yeah.
Sith religious fanatics.
Yeah, it was fucking dope. And the Knights of Ren were dope.
And the fucking costume design of the fucking anything Sith was insane. Those fucking, the helmets of the fucking, the Star Destroyer pilots.
Yeah. I love it, man.
Really cool design.
Yeah. No, they did a really good job, man. It was great. It's good. They wrapped it up really nice. I was really worried. I was like, please don't be shitty. Please don't be shitty. Please don't be shitty.
I feel like I'm holding back on a lot of my nitpicks because everyone, I think, is going to like this movie so much.
Come on, I want to hear the nitpicks. We want to hear the nitpicks.
Some of them are minor and some of them are big.
They never actually show like what happened to the rest of the cast. I mean, like they just saw like an ending for Rey, but like how about the others? Like what happened to?
Well, they were all kind of like hugging and kissing, and they were all back at base, and they all started jacking each other off, left-handed, giving each other strangers.
Yeah, I found it funny when that you noticed that scene when Poe was like without saying anything, like trying to hit on Kerry Russell's.
Oh, that was a cool character. That's a cool design.
Yeah.
No. When towards the end, when he was like signaling her to like.
Yeah, he's like, "Come on, can we go get it on now?" And she's like,
Yeah, no.
She's like, nah, I don't think so. Yeah, you had to give it a shot.
No.
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah,
but again, that's like this. It felt like all that shit felt so Spielberg to me. It was just too sappy, too corny. Could cut so much of it out and make it like depressing, but
Yeah, that scene with the LB, what's it, TQ kiss between the two.
Oh yeah. The one captain lady and the other woman. Yeah.
I heard it.
That didn't go unnoticed.
No, I heard it was like censored in some countries.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's stupid.
That clip was like taken out in like some countries.
Yeah, whatever.
Censorship's
a bitch.
That's the rest of the world. That's how they think. No, it was so minor. I didn't even care about it. It wasn't even an issue.
Yeah, it wasn't really it wasn't that big a deal.
Those countries haven't found their Lenny Bruce yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Those countries have not found their Lenny. You know?
Yeah, it was on the screen for one few seconds.
Right.
When I read there was a scene like that, I thought there was going to be Finn and Poe, but
oh, that would have thrown everybody to loop. Then it'd be like, whoa. Then it'd be like watching The Watchmen.
Right, 4.5 with all the question marks. Yeah, dude, he hates my scores. I'm just reading
all
his
those
comment.
fan fictions about Finn and Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be that shit.
They could have tongued each other's assholes a little bit. I wouldn't have cared. They were throwing everything else on the map at us. They're like, here. It's like getting pummeled with snowballs.
Maybe it's a gay porn parody.
Yeah. I'm wearing my 3D glasses from the movie. Over my regular glasses.
Well,
so you guys are just looking at this thing here.
I didn't find the scenes where they put in Carrie Fisher that distracting.
No.
No, again, it was tasteful. They did it. The movie was not distasteful in any way.
It was hard to believe that it was shot, a different time from the rest of the.
Yeah, I wonder how they did that too. I'll look into it later. I wonder if they cut around her, did a blue green screen or something.
Yeah, some CGI thing. But
yeah, whatever the new technique they do now, it worked. Yeah. It worked. They did a good job. They did it tastefully. I didn't have a problem with her.
Yeah.
Especially if no one ever saw it, so they know what it is. They know how it was going to go down anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It was all going down.
So, Mr. Nitpicking, what did you didn't like about it?
Again, like I said, it was all the sappiness, and the dialogue just didn't do it for me, man. A lot of it was, and the story just was, it was exactly what we thought we were going to get, pretty much.
Right.
It was so predictable.
Well,
he had to
it's the execution. And like I said, it's his pacing that does it. He never slows down to take a breath.
Yeah.
Well, it's fan service.
But it's beautiful.
Oh, those are dope. The Cloud City
cars
are fucking dope. I gotta take a picture of that. Hold your horses. Don't move. Don't move. Angelita, are you watching the visuals right now?
Kinda.
Yeah, it's basically a podcast. This is always a podcast.
No, I turned off the volume on the computer.
Right.
Cause it's on a couple of second delay or something.
Right.
Yeah, and I was getting confused, so I turned it off. The volume
Right.
down.
That's what hey, could you turn down your radio, sir? You're giving feedback on the air. Yeah. Well, 4.5? You're at.
I was waiting for you to do that.
4.5.
Wait,
if anything, it's better. It's better than the. What's that?
Who gave the 4.5? Rob or Greg?
Rob.
That would be me.
4.5? You're out of your fucking mind.
And what was your score for The Last Jedi?
3. He gave it a 3.
You know what? I'll probably up my score to 6. I might score it to 6.
At least a 7.
If I can have a headcanon edit of the movie, I'll give it a 6. Because there's things I would cut out. But I'm glad I saw them, but I do feel they belong on a Blu-ray extra.
I was beginning to think between earlier and now, Disney just passed you some money. That's why you're raising it to
6. Yeah, they started paying me.
Jesus.
I gotta chill out.
Oh,
no, I don't want to. That's my guy. I don't want to choke him.
When are you killing the Bespin security guard? Kill these motherfuckers. Boop, boop, boop.
Why can't I choke you?
It's better than The Force Awakens, but I like The Last Jedi for a lot of things. But
I could have watched another hour and a half of that movie. To be quite honest.
You could or you couldn't?
I could.
Yeah.
I think they could give you the same exact movie, right? But slow down his pace a little bit, and then it would be a longer movie. And I think it might be a little bit more like easier to digest.
Yeah, but I guess what they're...
I don't like when movies make me dizzy.
the longer the movie is, the lesser money it'll make. Because like the amount of re-showing movie.
Right.
Hey, how about that fucking $50 R2D2 soda thing?
Yeah, at the movie theater they had a big plastic R2D2 about, I don't know, almost 2 feet high? No, a foot and a half.
Yeah, a foot and a couple inches.
A foot and a half, a couple inches. It was plastic.
Maybe 14 inches, maybe.
Something like that. And it was plastic, and there was a back compartment, a door, you could put your popcorn in. And then it had a top, on the top of where his dome head is, you could put a soda in there with a straw coming out. And they wanted $50 for it. And
yeah, way too
popcorn and soda. I was
cheap
like, you're
plastic.
out of your fucking mind, $50.
Like super cheap plastic.
I'll go buy some fucking action figures for $50. Yeah. I ain't gonna go buy that fucking thing. But they did have these cool popcorn tins for $6.
I could get a hand job for your sister for that price.
They had these two popcorn tins that were dope.
Yeah, I saw like an ad for it's like $6.99 for just the tin, and then like $11.99 for
the popcorn.
With the popcorn on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And they had the
light side and the dark side.
Exactly, and I got them both. So I was like, fuck it. And it says AMC, so it's a movie thing or whatever. I don't usually go bananas and buy shit like that, but I was like, fuck it. I was like, it was a good movie. I'm glad they ended it well. It was a great roller coaster ride of a show. The movie's great.
Yeah,
it's fun.
That's a good way to describe his pacing. Yeah. Roller coaster. Well, that's him. I mean, look at the first Star Trek movie he did. It's like fucking again, yeah. But that's one of my problems with it. I like the first one.
Yeah, people were complaining that the first Star Trek movie felt like a Star Wars movie.
Right.
Well, I think he was
because he did a lot of action.
He was doing Star Wars, so I think that was like he was testing the waters with that style.
He never did. He never knew anything about Star Trek. He was a big Star Wars fan, but he didn't know anything about Star Trek. So, and then the Star Trek people like, whoa, dude, you're going too fast. It's not about action. Action's like an accent mark in Star Trek.
Yeah, but the movies have been.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't think he watched the TV shows.
Yeah.
He probably watched the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, if they try to make fucking, they make Picard an action hero, like he's Die Hard.
Yeah, but Picard's great in First Contact. That's a great movie for the next generation. It's a classic one. It's good. It flows well. It's a good storyline. Good with the Borg. I like how they go back in time. It's great. They do some of the lore. I like this video game, man, because it shows old Star Wars. It shows all the characters, man. It expands the universe. I don't know. I liked it. I liked all the scenes. I like 3PO had all the great lines. He was funny as shit. I'm glad they saw him. And the droids are important. You always have to show the droids, and I like the new droid. Star Wars always has great droids.
I wish they gave the little droid a few more things. Oh my god, the best thing about this fucking movie, hands down, is that little fucking creature.
Yeah,
he was on 3PO.
He was badass.
That thing was hysterical.
Oh, he was funny. He was like, nah, 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 nah. He was talking to. It reminded me of the guy
6 inches high.
Reminded me of the guy from like Blade Runner. When he goes looking for the eyeballs, he goes in the eyeballs. He's like, you're not supposed to be here. It was kind of like, oh my god, he's the little Asian guy in the back.
That fucking thing is hysterical. I loved it.
He is awesome.
What was it called? What was its name?
I forget. Bobo, whatever it is.
Ball bags.
And Bilbo Baggin?
Bilbo Baggin, right. No, he was great. And I love that 3PO part, too, where he gets his mind... And he comes back in a different voice, and he gives the coordinates and shit. I was like, this is dope. It's great, man. It was all great. I loved it all. I Luke coming back, great Force Ghost. She takes his X-Wing. That was fucking dope.
And Mark Hamill was good.
Yeah, Mark Hamill was always good. Even Harrison Ford doing that memory of his dad. That was great, man. He brought it all.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
About the Luke Force Ghost.
Go ahead.
When he passed away, wasn't his hair like short?
I guess it was.
He passed away in Jedi.
Yeah, it was a little. His hair was longer here, I think. But I guess
he was a little more ZZ Top in this one.
Yeah, but I guess
I
guess you can age.
Isn't he supposed to look like the way when he passed?
Yeah, it's a minor infraction, I guess.
I know. That's like.
I did notice. I was like, man, his fucking hair is long in this bitch. It wasn't like Crystal Gale down his ass or something, you know.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah, but it was like, he does that, whatever. Remember too, it's a couple years later too that they have to age him again. I don't know, but I didn't give a shit. But he was great in it.
Shooting at me.
He was great in it. I love it. I love how she was raising he was bringing the X-Wing out of the water. And then they're like, oh, that's Red 5. I was like, that's dope. I hope they make a Red 5 ship for the new toy line for Rise of Skywalker.
What did you think of the new droid?
I loved it.
Which new droid? Oh, the little guy. Yeah, they could have gave him more to do, you know?
Did you know that it was voiced by J.J.
He was like,
Abrams?
bad touch. No, thank you.
No, that J.J. Abrams was the one voicing the little droid.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it was dope.
Who the fuck is shooting? What? Are you kidding me? The hell is it coming from? Oh, up here. Somewhere.
Yeah, it was pretty, it was fat, man. It was all good, man. It was good fan service. I mean, like, it was good. I didn't think it was too much or anything. I was just like, cool. Give me more. The ships are great. I love all the ships. It's awesome. The whole beginning when Kylo is looking for, he's following the holocron. He's following. I don't know why they didn't call it the holocron.
Because it wasn't a holocron; it was a navigational device. That was a little disappointing.
But isn't it a holocron?
I was like, holy shit! No, Jedi holocron is.
But don't they have a Sith
hologram recording?
Isn't a Sith hologram?
So Rob, remember last week when I was telling you that it was from the writer of Justice League?
Yeah, I do. Come on now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm skeptical, man.
I love that whole scene. It was great. And he's ready to kill him right there. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
I'm gonna be leader of everything.
Shit.
It was great. Love it. More. And what's great is when they do another storyline of somebody new, they can bring all these fucking actors back, man. They can even bring Mark Hamill back. They can put him in a cameo in a movie in the future about Jedis and shit like that. Ray can pop in, Finn can pop in. They can do it all. It's great. So
and fresh.
I don't care. They're all great. They got great chemistry all together. It was fun to watch. She's really good. I like her, man. She really holds her own. She's really good, man. And him, I love more of the Adam Driver, Daisy, connection. I love the Ray, and I love the Ben Solo connection. It was good stuff, man. I liked it in the Last Jedi too. I loved it, and I like it here now. It's great. I thought it was it's great. And I was like, oh yeah, they can be. I guess they're gonna be lovers now and all this shit. And then, of course, he dies because he gave his life force for her. So it was good. And he died like a Jedi too. He faded away. And just like Leia did at the last time too.
And they didn't force ghost him either, which I thought was a good idea.
Yeah, not yet. You don't come back yet. You come back later.
He
Yeah.
comes back in the
Yeah, he can come back as a Force Ghost too. Exactly. It's great. You know.
the Romeo and Juliet of the Star Wars.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Kick this motherfucker's ass.
All right, at least he upped it to a 6. I mean, Jesus. I love the ships. I love Kylo's new ship, man. It was awesome.
He's all the way up there.
Get him, Rob. Shoot him.
Did you even look at the thing I sent you yesterday, Rob?
Balls.
Huh?
Rob,
I had to shoot a guy in the balls.
What did Angelito send you?
What did you send me the other day? I got a friend request. Yeah, when I get a moment, I'll accept that. Captain. My captain.
Is that
I don't remember which direction I was going.
That short clip I sent you the other night? Or was it last night? Last night, I think.
Is that friend request on your channel?
On the PSN account.
Mm.
I don't know where to go. I talking to you guys, I just lost it. I don't know where I'm going right now. I could cheat.
Well, why don't you cheat?
Let's get a bird's eye view of what's going on here. Oop, clipping.
Well, I'm going to go see this I have to go see at least 3 other times. I got 2 friends I have to go see it with immediately.
Is this guy waiting on me?
Possible third. I want to go see it in IMAX next time. I want to get the sound. You got to go see a Star Wars movie at least on IMAX once. It doesn't have to be 3D either. It's a big fucking screen and the sound is great. You know what's going to be tough now is that are they doing a Ian McGregor series or movie?
Yeah.
Which
one?
Yeah, are they doing
TV series, right?
What did they decide on? A series or a movie?
It's going to be a series on Disney Plus.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, trying to sell that subscription.
If they're doing a series with Ian McGregor,
because now we're getting all this new Trek.
They're gonna love it, man. Ian McGregor plays a good Obi-Wan. It's gonna do well.
Nice. I didn't even have to whip out my lightsaber on this asshole.
And they're making sure it's all good. But I don't know how many seasons you can do of Ian McGregor being Obi-Wan.
Well, when is it taking place? That's the key. You know what I mean?
Probably right after he gets
they said they already had the scripts written, during D23.
Mm-hmm.
And they're starting filming next year. But I guess it's it was initially supposed to be like a movie or something. But then I guess they split it into 6 or 8 episodes, just like The Mandalorian.
Right. Yeah, I just don't know how many seasons you can do.
Which is probably better. You could tell more of the story than jamming it into 2 hours and change. Or
Right. They just got to make it good though, or they're gonna get a lot of shit for making a crappy series.
Well, I think it's gonna be directed by the director who directed the latest episode of Mandalorian, Deborah Chow. And what episode?
Yeah.
Other episodes she directed.
Yeah. Oh, they're all great.
This isn't fucking started.
Was it episode 3 or?
No, they're all great. Just they're all the directors. You know that scene in the one with Bill Burr and the X-Wing pilots come out? That's all the directors.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was
cool. Awesome. I was like, oh, those are the real fucking directors. That's great. I love when directors do cameos. Scorsese does it. Coppola does it.
Mr. Filoni.
Yeah, he had the mustache. You can tell. He's like, I think that's a gunnery ship there. I was like, oh, awesome. They're gonna blow it up.
And the black dude was the one who directed the episode.
Yeah, they're all the directors there. Yeah, great. I love The Mandalorian's great. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I like it. Who knew that Baby Yoda thing? Fucking just, my God, like internet crazy, man. People, I've been hearing people talking about it, walking past people. Oh my God, they're always talking about it. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that it is probably one of the most adorable creatures ever made.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cute. I gotta say, yeah, it's cute. It's like, oh, you want a little baby Yoda that has the Force and the baby. Yeah, it's fucking. And they're like, why didn't they make this figure already? Because nobody knew it would fucking take off, dude. Nobody knows. You know, for all we know, the show could have sucked, and no such thing would ever come to fruition. So. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of merch.
She directed episode 3 and episode 6.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, that's great.
3 and 7.
That's great. You know they're not going to kill the Baby Yoda and all that shit, because everybody would fucking...
It wouldn't be a show.
Yeah. Not going to kill him. I love the actor who plays the Mandalorian. He's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, they got one more episode after this
Mandalorian is Batman in Star Wars universe.
Yep.
It's basically what it is.
It's great.
It's basically Batman.
They're probably
that's why it's so awesome.
Season 1 on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But it's already been renewed for a second season.
Yeah. Oh, it's dope. I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out in my archives because there's gonna be tons of extra on that shit too. Gonna be tons of extra.
You gonna blow Ray?
Who's Ray?
Gonna blow Ray. Oh, what else did I like? Yeah, I just love that opening. I knew it was gonna be good. I kept nudging Rob, saying, "Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's dope." Good, man. It was great. I loved it all. Oh, there he is.
Fade.
It's awesome. The malls were fucking crazy. People are crazy at the malls. Fucking nuts out there. The only reason I go out there is just so I can go to the movies.
Hey, Rob, did you find that Bill Burr action figure that I sent you?
Who's Bill Burr? Oh, the Bill Burr. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What did it say? Something about freaking awesome or something like that?
Yeah. Make him stand.
That's probably a fake.
Will they walk through it?
Oh, it's a mock-up. Yeah, it's a totally mock-up. Yeah. He won't fucking stand well. Yes.
Just like that.
Yeah, I hope they make his action figure too. They're gonna have to make all these Mandalorian action figures now. They're already made. They made the Mandalorian AT-ST for the action figures, and it says on the box it says Star Wars: The Mandalorian. So they've already started a product line for the toys. So they're gonna have the action.
That collector's edition with the Avengers and Batman and was it Luigi or Mario from.
What's that? What did you say?
There's the Avengers Luigi.
What about it?
Luigi's an Avenger now.
Oh, is he?
Batman to the top of the picture.
Oh, yeah. That's silly. That's silliness.
It's a collector's edition
Collector's edition. Collected this. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna. I hope they have the Bill Burr action figure. That'd be fucking dope, man. People will buy it like a hotcake. It will be like a sold-out thing, man. Be like, dude, the comedian, he has a fucking, no way, that's dope. They have to. It's gonna be easy. They're gonna do all. They're gonna have the guy who's head of the guild or works for the guild. All the actors. It's gonna be great. What else, nitpicker? Come on, nitpicker.
I don't know, man.
Come on, nitpicker.
I need to wrap my head around it before I criticize.
Come on, nitpicker.
I don't want to be too harsh.
Well, keep it rolling because I have to go somewhere in a minute.
Yeah, I can't be difficult on it, you know, because I did enjoy it. It was way better than Last Jedi. That's hands down, you know, and it's beautiful. You know?
I mean, I have to admit it's not the perfect movie, but for what it is, it's entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think a few scenes, snip, 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 slow down the pace a little bit. You know? Maybe beef up a little dialogue here and there. But yeah, the sound design, the fucking set design, the costume design, everything. It's Star Wars. It's always going to look good, but this one might be the best looking one yet. The one thing, there was one strange thing. When they went down to the planet, where the planet that kept getting raids and all the kids were kidnapped from it. What was that?
What?
The character, the one where he met that character. The one we were talking about, the little guy. The little dude.
Oh, the one
who worked.
Yeah,
the little thing that worked on 3PO.
What about
that planet?
Yeah.
And like that setting.
Yeah.
It looked like a soundstage.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was outdoors someplace on the planet. It looked like a soundstage. The lighting.
When they were walking
lighting,
around knocking on door to door.
The room noise, like it felt like it was indoors, but in a huge indoor.
And they were walking knocking on the doors.
Yeah.
That celebration they were having on the planet.
Oh, that was Burning Man.
Yeah.
Burning Man. They went to Burning Man.
That's big. Do you keep this part?
Supposedly happens once every 42 years.
I don't take them out, except for those guys.
Are you one?
Yeah, well, put them in there so when I move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I move, I can keep it safe.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. What were you saying, brother? But you will take them out
Let's
eventually.
see if my phone. Yeah, in the case.
Did we lose connection with him?
I don't know.
Angelito, you still on?
Yeah, I'll be
Are
right
you
back.
still on? Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna go get some air. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, I get so nervous. You're gonna bump my knee. Oh, it fell down.
You want to put them back in?
See him. I want to look at him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can take them out, man. Yeah. Joseph James Clark, are you still with us? Anybody else still with us?
People have fallen asleep.
Fallen asleep? Come on, you old farts. Come on. We stood through a movie. It's only been an hour since the show
Too many
started.
spoilers for them, I guess. You know? We talked about
Too many spoilers. You got too many spoilers. Too many spoilers. I got too many spoilers. Okay, Boomer. Tell us how you like the show, Boomer. Did you find it intriguing, Boomer? Boomer. Is it up there for your taste and fan service? Or is it a bit too much?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I loved it. I loved all of it. I'm glad it was all there. I'm glad all that fucking fan service nonsense was there. It was like layer upon layer upon layer. It was like a fucking huge birthday cake. You know,
it's fun.
It was a nice piece of birthday cake. But DVD extras. You know, I wanted the movie to end like right when the Force goes to Luke and Leia with Rey. You know. Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill at the very end.
Yeah, it was great. They buried the...
That's, you know what I mean? That could have been your ending.
No, it's great. And she looks up at the two sons.
Yeah, and she says, you know, she takes on the moniker of Skywalker. And we predicted that when we saw the first movie. You remember that?
Yeah.
When we watched Force Awakens, we predicted that she would take on the moniker of Skywalker.
Well, that's what happened. She had their blessing. She had their blessing. Like, you know, you were... You know, they knew you were a Palpatine already. You knew... But that's funny, because Anakin was a good person. He was a Jedi, and then he turned to the dark side, and she was part of a Sith that turned to good. So it's great. R2, 3PO,
PPO.
It's great. Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that was a good. They kept that secret.
Yeah, I didn't have no idea about that. Nope. I was like, you're just a memory. I was like, oh, this is great, man. It was awesome. I loved it. It was good. Good. They fit everybody in.
Yeah, and Harrison Ford did not phone it in.
He didn't phone it in.
Nope. Like he does sometimes.
Yep.
And I love that, though, about him. You know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't care about the movie, he's just like, yeah, whatever. You know?
Yeah.
When they made him do the Ridley Scott's Blade Runner,
yeah.
Originally it didn't have the voiceover, and the studio wanted it.
Right. Yeah.
So he went in and said, "I'm just going to do it so badly.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to do it such a shitty job that they're going to say we can't use this," and they fucking used it.
Yeah. It's great though.
But it's because he hammed it up so much that it does fit. I can watch it one way or the other, but
I just love that. That's the way I saw it in the theaters.
I just love that story.
I like all the other versions as well. I like it without the narration. I like it with the narration. They're both good. But it was nice to see Harrison Ford. I was like, nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. It was great, man. It was fun. I didn't know how the fuck they were going to wrap it up. I was like, oh my god, they get so much. How are they going to end all this? But I knew Kylo was going to turn, and he was going to fight the Emperor. It was good stuff. I liked it all. The villains, they're always good villains and stuff. And, you know, it's great. It's fucking, it's great. It's great. It's awesome. Love it.
It's great.
It's great. Good. It was a good sequel trilogy. It's good. It will. I don't think the prequels will ever be better than any of these. Definitely not the originals. But someone could have an argument for the prequels. I don't think so, because we're getting Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher, who we've been wanting to get for years to do these movies. So
yeah.
That's why it will just be better.
I was really paying close attention when they were doing the Leia stuff, and
yeah,
they did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
but it was like still like you're aware, you're going into it aware of what they did.
How about that scene when they show
footage and trying to make it work?
How about the scene when they show where she was training with Luke? That was dope.
Oh yeah, and they put her young face on there.
Yeah, that was pretty fat, man.
Yeah,
and they had a young Luke too. I was like, this is dope. It looked like a video game for a second, but it was dope. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a tasteful goodbye.
Yeah. It's great. It was good. It was fun. Definitely going to see it again and again. Better than Cats.
I'm back.
I'm back. Angelito! Angelito's back.
Was the theater full?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, somewhat.
The really close-up seats, most people weren't going to sit there close, I guess. But where we were sitting, the general area was all full. Rob thought that nobody was come in. Out of nowhere, all these people walked in.
Yeah, like right before.
He's like, we're going to scoot over. I was like, okay.
But seriously,
and
though.
It got packed.
We would have started the podcast earlier, but there was 45 minutes of fucking
Was it really 45?
Yep.
You counted it?
Yep. You remember? You were like, put your phone away. I was timing it.
Wow, 45 minutes. There were a lot of trailers.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what? Were there any memorable trailers today show?
You know, I tuned out.
The Christopher Nolan film looks good.
Oh yeah, Nolan film looks interesting.
Tenant
Yeah, that looks dope.
with themselves son.
Yeah, it looks dope. It kind of reminds me of the other movie he did with In the Memory movie.
It said they said people were saying it kind of reminded them of Inception.
Yeah, that's what what I think
it's
too.
gonna have that kind of vibe, maybe.
He likes playing around with it. All his shit's entertaining, though, man. You ever seen the?
Yeah, he likes turning things upside down.
Yeah.
You know, and this is a time thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it hasn't happened yet, so it's like this little.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like 10 seconds ahead of the future or something.
Yeah.
I just remembered something funny from the mass earlier today. It was like when the priest was saying, "May the peace of the Lord be with you all," and I was thinking, in my mind, I was saying, did he just say, "May the force be with you all"?
Nice.
May the force be with you.
And he should have said that. They would be like, "Oh, I love this priest. He's great. I'll come back." But yeah, the Nolan movie looks good.
Yeah.
They showed
A lot of dumb kids movie previews.
What did you say, Angelina?
Did they show the Harley Quinn trailer?
No.
A lot of kids stuff.
Ditto.
It's mostly kids stuff.
It's probably
James
not
Bond.
It's going to be rated R.
James Bond.
The James Bond trailer looked good too. The James Bond movie looks good. The James Bond movie is a total fucking fan service eye candy. Are you kidding me? Fast and the Furious, all eye candy, fan service, all that shit.
Yeah, I don't know though. This one looks like it's I don't know. It looked pretty heavy.
Which one?
The James Bond trailer.
Yeah.
It gave the appearance of
The one where he jumps with the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Or the one where he shoots.
Yeah, I like Bond. I like Bond films.
How can you not like Bond?
Or the one where he shoots down everyone with a gun from the car.
Yeah, the Gatling gun. Yeah, that's dope. That's fucking dope. That's a great car too. I'm glad they're pimping it out. They should pimp it out. That's what all the old movies were too. There was about the gadgets, him getting out of a situation.
Like his final stint as Bond with this one.
Well, I don't know what He doesn't have to end it.
Unless maybe if they back up the Brinks truck.
I don't know. These actors get all crazy and stuff. Who cares? It means you make guaranteed money. And then they compare you and all the other James Bonds. Then you're always up there, talked about forever.
Yeah. I like Craig, though. He's the type of guy that eats dirt.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a good Bond. He's a good Bond, man.
He's like a baseball player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's gritty. I like him. He does it good.
Yeah, there's...
But Sean Connery is still James Bond to me.
Oh, yeah? No, I'm a Roger Moore.
Yeah, me too. The first Bond film I saw was Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah, I'm a Roger Moore guy. I grew up watching him. Then I went back and I saw Sean Connery. They're both good. I just like Roger Moore. Because it's 70s Bond and then 70. It's like a lot of 70s Bond, even though he started in the 60s. But a lot of the 70s Bonds are fucking great. Like Moonraker's fucking dope. I love it. They basically made that. They made that basically because of
because of Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. The fanfare from Star Wars, and it's dope though.
'Cause
They do it cool. They do it cool.
Just like at the end of Spy Who Loved Me, it was just like James Bond will return it for your eyes only.
Yeah.
But then they did that like after.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, those movies.
I need to pick me up. I need some sugar.
I need a pick me up.
Yeah.
Pick me up.
All day today.
All day. So Nitpicker, go back. I want to hear what Nitpicker is. Come on, Nitpicker. Come on, Nitpicker.
I'm not going to dump on it because
I want you to.
I had a lot of fun watching it.
What?
The movie.
Which movie?
The Rise of My Boner.
Rise of OK Boomer.
This is a great Twinkie. Thank you, Rob. Only the best junk food on their investigative team show, folks. Oh, man. Sky's the limit, too. Usually I get sometimes I get a Starbucks double shot, get awake. Can't drink Red Bull, doesn't do anything for me. But the double shot Starbucks little can gets me going. Always need water, and then whatever various snacks. I just had a peanut butter and jelly.
Snacks to the max.
From 7-Eleven. It's perfect. But yeah, what else did not like about the movie, Rob?
That's pretty much about it. I kind of threw all my hate out pretty quick.
I didn't know what.
But it's a lot, though. It's like, you know what I mean?
I didn't know what there's to hate.
It's like half of what makes a movie. I'm like, not impressed with, and the other half, I'm like, this is way more than I was expecting from J.J. Abrams. Visually,
it was awesome. I loved it all, man. It was great. It was fun. I can't wait to watch it again. Love it.
Yeah, well, he had a difficult job of trying to close 9 movies and retconning parts of The Last Jedi.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, it was the movie was 25% retconning. Which
but
he did to make the fans happy.
Everything. He still kept a little bit of the. People were, initial spoilers and stuff were saying that he was retconning the whole, and there was like Last Jedi was like a standalone movie now or something.
Mm-hmm.
That it wasn't connected to any of the other movies, but.
Right. It is though, because in The Last Jedi,
it has no choice but to be.
Well, it starts off with Rey going up the steps again, and then she hands Luke the saber, and then he throws it behind his back. So it connects. It connects the movie, and just at the end of The Last Jedi, they're just away in that ship, and they're like, what do we do now? And then they get away, and that's it. So it still connects it. It's just that you have to put. This movie was going to be a big shabam because you had to connect. Now you're bringing back the Emperor. You got to bring that back from The Last Jedi. So it's all this you got it'd be a hard. I would be like, shit. I hope we get this going good, man. Yeah, that droid is in the Mandalorian, man. It's dope. The Death Star droid. Yeah. Yeah, this Rob's in the game right now. He's playing. He's looking at a Death Star droid. Fucking dope.
And did you notice one of the? It was supposed to be Akbar's son or something.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
Oh, it was a young what are they? Calamarians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calamari.
I read he was being voiced by Chris Terrio.
By who?
One of the writers.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's how they get known somehow.
I mean he didn't really have a big role or anything, but...
Yeah.
But I have to, I have to watch it again, because I hear all these, supposedly voice cameos, supposedly.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, when
Hayden Christensen's voice is in there.
Yeah. No, if
when Rey was on the ground and looking up.
Yeah, all the Jedi are talking to her. Yeah.
I heard even the characters from Rebels.
Yeah.
Supposedly Kanan was there too, and.
Yeah, I was watching the credits, they said and voices by Hayden Christensen, blah blah. Yeah, they had them all. I didn't pay attention to all of them because I caught it real quick.
I'll have to wait for a better copy with a better sound.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
LMAX version is like low quality.
Yeah. You got the bootleg kind, man.
Echoey, and
Oh yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I watched a bootleg copy 2 years ago when The Last Jedi came out, and I was like, man, this is really fucking bad. I couldn't even watch it. It's not even worth it.
I'm used to watching those
bad movies. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you grew up at Blade Runner land, man. Yeah, you gotta get, if you want to invest, get a good archive of stuff and of your favorite things.
It actually came out late.
Yeah.
Normally, because it opened internationally 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And normally as soon as it opens, you'll find a bootleg copy online a few hours later.
Right.
Yeah.
And it didn't come out till today. I've been checking since
So what did you like about the movie, Nitpicker?
Nothing. It sucked.
Come on, Nitpicker.
Fucking piece of shit.
Come on, Nitpicker. Come on, Nitpicker.
Yeah, no, I really, the color palette's great, man. Again, it's bruised. It's all black and blue.
Yeah, it's great. Palpatine looked awesome, man. When he got their life
towards the very end.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
His eyes were awesome, man. And he had the Sith color, the red in him and stuff. It was great. And his finger grew back, and he could see again. He wasn't blind. It's great. It was awesome. It's great.
Oh, I forgot Harley Quinn came off there.
So Snoke was a clone.
Yeah.
Made by Palpatine. To get Ben.
Right? Because you saw a cloning thing.
To kill
right?
Rey.
Right? Because you saw the cloning chamber, right?
There was a unused Snoke there.
Yeah. What? Well, then, how did Snoke have the Force though? He could have it. He could build it.
I don't know. They always alluded to. That was one thing I thought might have gotten answered. Was did Palpatine create Anakin?
Yeah.
Or Darth Plagueis?
Right. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, a lot of questions were still left unanswered in the
Sure.
ending.
Go ahead, my friend. Do you have a question, my friend?
At least they answered who Rey's parents were, sort of.
Well, I'm sorry. What was the question?
No, I say at least they answered the question of who Rey's ancestry.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I
but
mean,
I guess they do, but they don't. They don't really give us a good vision of what that looks like. Like, who the hell did Palpatine knock up, and then they show us that little brief glance of the parents getting killed.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
that Sith Wayfinder, wasn't that the Sith holocron or something?
Yeah. Isn't it? No, it's not. It's different.
It was a navigation device. They borrowed the look.
Oh, they borrowed
That's
the look.
the thing. That, they're taking stuff from Legends. Like, as you can see right here in this game, right here, they're on their way to Kejim Outpost. And in the movie, the planet was called Kijimi. They just added an I at the end of it.
Hey, Kijimi. Hey,
Kijimi.
Kijimi.
Go Kijima.
Hey, it's next to Virginie. Virginie. Hey, isn't that in the same solar system?
Yeah.
That's in the how you do it solar system.
Yeah.
Forget about it. Sopranos meets Star Wars. Hey, how you doing, Han Solo? I think you owe me some money, Han Solo.
Hey, Rob, they're releasing like a 4K box set of everything.
Yeah, but I really wish it would have the despecialized thing on there. That needs to be on there.
Well, now that Disney owns the rights of all that shit,
I think Lucas, if he was smart, probably had it as a clause in the contract
that
those never be released.
Who knows?
And Disney would have signed that contract.
McClunky.
Tatanka. Tatanka.
Wasn't that another like
Dances with Wolves?
Dances with my wolves.
Like with the Han.
Dances with Bulls.
What about that? What about?
No, like they added like that line from Greedo in the original one. I mean, in A New Hope.
Right.
Before when he was talking to Han. I guess it's like, and the online people were joking that it was like Lucas's last fuck you to McClunky.
Of what scene?
In the Disney Plus version of A New Hope. The scene in the cantina.
Oh, he gives the middle finger. Yeah. There's been so much memes and gifs and re-edits of that, and Han shot first, all that stupid shit. You know.
Yeah.
It's a great scene.
That line which Greedo utters McClunky.
Yeah. Did not know that.
Which supposedly, like they said, like it's another way of saying fuck you.
Right. That's cool. You know, whatever. You know, little Easter eggs, little nods here, little signatures here. It's all good. That's what I'm saying, man. Fucking live for the day, man. Don't get hung up on things. Go like what you like and see what you want to see and do what you want. I mean, you know, have a good time. Go fucking, life's short, man. So I was like, dude, I was so psyched about it. I didn't read about anything about this.
Yeah, I ignored
everybody. I didn't read anybody's thing on any videos. Social media platform. I didn't read any reviews from any news outlets. Nothing. I just saw the Rotten Tomato score, and the critics were giving it 58%, which means it's a squash. And fans gave it an 86% with the popcorn full. So it made me think, oh wow, it wasn't up to their spec, but the fans loved it. Angelito, you still with us? Angelito!
Yeah, he's there.
My phone just died.
Oh shit! I just killed Jan.
Mission failed. And Angelito went off. Look at that. Oh, it was an omen. Well, call back. If anybody else would like to call in, you may call in. If anybody's listening, call in. Call in. Call in. Call in.
Phone died.
Phone died.
Mine is plugged in right now.
Mine's plugged in. Star Wars. How can you not like the ships of the new sequel? The ships are great.
Working tomorrow.
First starter. All right, brother. If you need to.
That's piss.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a long one by us.
Yeah, I'm at That's Being Said.
Are you?
Sort of.
Yeah, we can say that. That being said, that being said, that being said. What you were hopped up on so much to say, and he's like, I gotta
did.
shut up.
I got it out quick.
Oh, you aired everything?
I summed it out pretty quickly, yeah.
You aired out everything? Oh,
pretty
okay.
much. I'll have to digest it more.
Right.
You know? Things will dawn on me. I'll be like, oh yeah, remember that?
Were you gonna see it?
No. I'm off tomorrow.
Were you gonna see it?
Put my leg up.
You gotta see it again with the missus. And you might see it with a couple other people.
I don't know. Probably not.
You want to see
I
it?
think I gotta see it at least one more time on the big screen.
I'm gonna see it
one more time.
I gotta go see it at least with 2 other people. I have to go see it with. So if you want to go see it again with me, I'll go see it again with you. You don't have to make your decision now. Oh, look at that, a shuttle. How dope was it when she got into the old Death Star, and you saw like a remnant of like an old fucking TIE fighter, and there was a shuttle, fucking destroyed, and I was like, oh, this is dope, man. This is fucking badass. And then they had the music, the ooh, from Jedi, when you go in the chamber where the Emperor hangs out. Ooh, I love that music, man. I was like, oh, this is great. And was that a clone she saw of herself, or was it an imaginary thing when she saw?
When she fought herself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little vision hallucination.
Yeah, it was kind of like when Luke goes into the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. That was dope. That was fat. This is 27 by. 27 disc box set? Is that for the Star Wars? Holy shit.
Yeah, 27 discs. Jesus Christ.
Including the new movie?
If it had the fucking despecialized bullshit.
Are they making one, or are you asking to make? Is he asking? What's he saying?
No, I think this is what Disney has
planned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I love seeing all the deleted stuff from like Jedi. Have you ever seen the deleted stuff from Jedi? It's dope. It's pretty cool, man. And they got figures from those scenes too.
Yeah.
I want to get it. They got one where Luke is constructing the lightsaber, and they got a figure for that. I was like, oh, that's fucking dope. I gotta get that one. So, I just got the doctor in the cantina goes, I got the death sentence on 12 systems.
Yeah.
I finally got him as a figure. I had to get him in my collection. I was like, I love him.
I don't know why they didn't make him originally.
Oh, they didn't make a lot, That's why when I started collecting them back in the 90s, I was like, oh, they never made this. You know what I bought? I bought a what is it? A Banta. They made a Banta in the 90s.
That's cool.
And you put a sand person on. It comes with a sand person again. I was like, I never had a Banta, man. I always wanted one of those.
Yeah.
So I bought that. I bought a shitload of sand people. And I bought some Jawas, and I recreated, like, Tatooine. I bought, like, a shitload of Jawas, too.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm getting all these things I never got. And then I stopped for a while, and then I got some more. When the trilogies came out, when the sequel trilogy came out, I started buying all figures for that. I cherry-pick stuff, too, anyway. I don't go crazy. But they're gonna be putting out Mandalorian shit soon. And then they're going to put shit out for Last Skywalker, too. You got to pick up, too. So it's crazy. But, that being said, that's our cue to, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
That being said, and that being said, folks, that being said, and that being said, and that being said, and that being said, Okay, Boomer. Did you have enough with your little podcast? Look at the boomers. Look at the boomers in their podcast. Isn't that cute? Okay, Boomer.
All right, guys. Good night.
All right.
Oh, wait. Should I cue a song?
Yeah, we need some.
Copyright.
Great stuff, man. You did a great job, everybody in the Star Wars world. Thank you very much for making some good stuff. We'll see you next time on the Tits program.
The
Tits program, brought to you by
the letter Tits.
Yeah,
it's loading.
It's loading. It's loading. Boy, you guys got your shit together tonight. Yeah, go see it. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it again and again. Better than Cats, better than E.T. I'm going to see
Cats is going to be the film of the year.
I'm going to see it again and again. 4.5. What the fuck? No, Rob raised it to a 6.
Oh, wait a minute. Something happened here. Let's see.
What happened? What technical
I
difficulties?
gotta change my preferences here.
Why do you slip in there, engineer?
Yeah, this is not set to the right one. It's supposed to be this one. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go. All right, guys.
Good night, fuckers.
Good night, fuckity fucks. And may the fuckos be with you.
God damn it.
Good night.